So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Torino against Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
We can have a look. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It has to be Sergio Aguero, the pocket dynamo, a brilliant little player whose squat build gives him that sharper edge in redirecting his movement to escape defenders. He is one of the very, very best.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Tries a through ball. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Looks to slip it through. It's got through to him. Lajic. Juan Iturbe. Otamendi. Fernandinho. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Played out to the wing. Cuts it out. Juan Iturbe. Lajic with the ball through. Lajic. Has gone out. Be a throw-in. And it's Lajic. Aguero. Looks like a good ball through. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
De Bruyne plays it short. Silva drills one in. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
There was very good technique and purity behind the hit, but the accuracy was just a little off there, Peter.
Clichy. Silva, good challenge, he just stood firm. Silva. Yaya Toure. And Aguero. Fernandinho boots it upfield. It's gone for a throw-in. Now the pass. Sané. De Bruyne. Sané. Nicely measured pass. It's a loose ball. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Here we go again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Company. Oh, good interception. Company. Silva. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries the route one option. Now it's Laic. Laic passes it through. Clears it out of harm's way. And he's there to cut it out. Silva. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Dinks one in. De Bruyne looking to get on the end of this. Fernandinho. Juan Iturbe pumps it upfield. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Lobs it in gently. Now the pass. Looking to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Fernandinho. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's De Bruyne. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Aguero. Now it's De Bruyne. Who's going to make this theirs? Goes long and forward. Company pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. De Bruyne. Has a look and has a go.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Silva tries lifting it over. Lofted into the middle. Manchester get it back again. Sterling goes through the middle. Laic looks to dink one in. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's De Bruyne. Clichy. Silva. De Bruyne. Just a whisker away. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. De Bruyne. Silva looks to slip it through. Jesus Navas. Manchester, their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Navas. Spoon forward. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Clichy. And it's Silva. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries a through ball. Otamendi does well there, alert. Fernandinho. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Tries to stroke it through. Aim forward. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Silvestri tries to get it forward quickly. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and good communication is responsible for this defence stopping him from where he wants to go.
Plays it out to the wing. Clichy looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Laic. Looks to slip it through. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Laic. That's it for the first period of extra time. And it is starting to feel as though there is an inevitability about penalties here. You'd like to think that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far? And so the last chance to find a winner. 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. And it's Silva. Looks like still clinging on here with not long to go. Aguero. Floats one over. Sterling. Oh, that's neat. That's a throw. Fernandinho. Sterling. Needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. So, the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Aguero with eyes on the prize. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that, and he deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Perfect penalty.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Torino trailing by one. Nicely into the corner.
Step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Oh, nerveless.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
It is sudden death from here on. One miss could lose it. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
And that has lifted the roof. So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Look, it's never...
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Torino against Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Wayne Rooney captures the imagination for me. By the time this fella retires, he'll have many a record to his name, and all achieved because of a burning desire to be the best.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Rooney passes it through, fires it in low. Can he put it away? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Phil Jones. It's a long forward pass. Done very well to intervene. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Floats one over. They've managed to get it away. And it's Rooney. Rooney tries to stroke it through.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Looks to slip it through. Now the pass. Martial looking to get on the end of this. Iturbe. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goes long and forward. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That intervention was very necessary. Phil Jones pushes it out wide. Lingard looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Iturbe. De Silvestri with the ball through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Tries to dink it in. Well positioned to make that interception. Spoon forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Laic. And it's Martial. Tries a through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Aimed long and direct. And through to the goalkeeper. Iturbe with a delicate ball. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Pogba goes long. One behind for a goal kick. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, the manager surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. Rooney. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Iturbe. Passes it through, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Torino get themselves into the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Deftly done. Tries the route one option. And he's made certain that won't get through. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looks like a good ball through. A chance! That's a corner kick. Away from immediate danger. Battles to win it back. Looks to slip it through. And in it goes! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Torino take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Iturbe. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Gets it upfield. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Lajic, a real chance to break. Chip through. The defence can get it clear. No way through there. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Goes for it! Rising over the bar.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
A very fortunate escape indeed.
Just when it was all looking a little promising too, he miscontrols as the counter-attack seemed to have good momentum. He's just got to shake it off now and put it down as a rare slip-up.
Phil Jones positions himself well and cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
And the Herrera pumps it upfield. Now here's the through ball. Gets it back. Has a look and has a go. Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Or maybe they're just feeling the pressure and trying a little too hard. You know, if the manager can calm them down more, I think they'll fare better.
Looking to force his way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Aimed long and direct. Spoon forward. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Rooney tries a through ball. Oh, he's come flying in. Good run through the mid. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Iturbe. Comes sliding in. And Herrera tries to get it forward quickly. Phil Jones pumps it upfield. Now it's Juan Mata. There's no flag. It's Juan Mata! He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown.
And time is up. Torino did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Torino have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Torino against Arsenal. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm going to opt for the versatile Danny Welbeck. His preference, I'm sure, would be to play through the middle to score as many as possible, and he'll be judged on that ultimately. But he makes his pace count in wider areas too, and I think that's where he can be most effective.
Okay, interesting. Lajic. Koscielny charges in. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Ramsey. Granit Xhaka. Ramsey. Thrust towards the front line. Mesut Ozil is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spoon forward. Hector Bellerin. Ramsey.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
It's there!
Welbeck just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
Arsenal break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Ramsey. Gabriel. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He's gone for it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Koscielny. Monreal. Alexis Sanchez. Hoists it high. Good clearance and very necessary. Ramsey. Alexis Sanchez. And he's made certain that won't get through. Out to the left it goes. Chance! Has a hit! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Arsenal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Now it's Welbeck. He's away. Who's going to make this theirs? And it's Xhaka. Koscielny. Gabriel. Hector Bellerin. Gabriel. Ramsey. Alexis Sanchez. He goes long. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Torino now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second half intentions. That's important.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Welbeck. Mesut Ozil. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Ozil. Bellerin delivers. Juan Iturbe pumps it upfield. He's had a shot! A great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Koscielny. Alexis Sanchez. Gabriel.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
To Silvestri. Juan Iturbe. Laic passes it through. Timely intervention. That's gone a long way up and away. Hector Bellerin tries to switch the play. Alexis Sanchez. Monreal with the ball through. And it's Laic. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Arsenal get it back again. Nicely controlled. Tries to get it forward quickly. Juan Iturbe is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
Massive leap! It'll be a throw-in. Away from immediate danger. Clears it out of harm's way. Alexis Sanchez. Yeah, that does look a foul.